Hey everybody, Coach Will here, and today I'm going to be talking about four common mistakes that we can avoid when it comes to the new year. So, as we all know, it's January, and that means it's a new year, so that's new you. And everyone's going to be on the bandwagon of trying to improve upon their health, their wellness, their physical, mental, whatever it may be, right? There's going to be a lot of things that people are going to be doing to better themselves. I'm not bashing it. I don't think it's a terrible thing. Honestly, it's kind of cool, man. It's good to see people make effort towards wanting to improve upon their current situation. So I'm not bashing on anybody when I talk about these mistakes. I'm all for New Year's resolutions. I think they're great. I think it's a good place to just get yourself reset. However, there are a few things that people often commonly do when it comes to New Year's and resolutions and making changes in themselves that I would like for us to at least bring more awareness to, or at least try to do your best to avoid making a mistake. Uh, if you want to continue on and try to do the things I'm going to say that are mistakes, then I don't know, warning, I guess. I don't know. I really don't give a shit what you do. I'd rather you just have information for you to know that you have choices and you decide what's going to work best for you. And coming in at number one is going to be doing 75 hard. So if you're not familiar with 75 hard, what it is, it's like a challenge initially. It's a 70-day challenge of doing a crazy amount of ridiculous things like 2 workouts a day, drinking a gallon of water, and just a bunch of other things that get added onto it. I should have reread it, but honestly, I didn't care enough to do that because I think it's dumb. And there's a lot of people who had success. Like, don't let me be the guy who's gonna be like, oh, it doesn't work. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm saying that for most people, it's not going to work. And the reason that is, it's because it's not sustainable. So doing 75 hard is a thing that people feel that they should do because it's extreme, it's intense, it's going to provide these crazy results, and all these people who have had great success with it rant all about it. That's cool and all, but it's not sustainable. More than likely, you're gonna get burnt out or injured, and the juice ain't worth the squeeze, in my opinion. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't challenge yourself. Maybe cut it in half or a third. 3 weeks, build it up to 4 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever it is. Find something that's less intense than this because you want to be successful with what you do. And I'm always baffled by this idea of, oh, so many people failed, and it's a very few amount of people who get to do this or who have done it and completed it. Like there's like a reward for them. In reality, it's like, okay, cool. It's admirable for sure, but you don't get any bonus points for, doing it. So at the end of the day, I think 75 hard is not good. I think that there's a lot of other better things you could be doing. And I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm saying I don't really care for it. Coming in at number two is joining an MLM. We really think about certain companies that fall in this category. We all know them. We know some of their names. They usually sell powders, pills, shakes, and they're specifically usually targeting people who are looking at wanting to improve their health, lose their weight, whatever it may be in that category. The reason that this is a mistake is because they are pretty much just out to make a buck. And they do that by convincing you that their products are going to get you the results that you're looking for. And that product in itself is the end all be all for anything and everything. And if you stop taking it, then it's going to stop working and your results aren't going to be there. Also, you should convince your friends and your family to also sell this product because they loved it that much. For me, this just kind of does not sit well with me. Am I saying that the products out there aren't helpful or they can't get people results? Yeah. No, they're not, man. I mean, it's a quick fix. It's something that is not sustainable, and you can get a lot of the results that you're looking for with hiring a coach. So just hire someone to help you learn skills and change behaviors so that you actually address the underlying issue rather than just trying to take a supplement to mask whatever things are underneath what the issue is. Coming in at number 3 is following a strict diet. So this is another mistake that a lot of people will make is following a strict diet. And the reason I say that is because strict diets don't work. If they did, then we wouldn't have the issues that we're having today. Uh, and a lot more people would be more successful with their nutritional habits. But diets don't work. I'm not saying that they're not useful, they usually aren't. But what I am saying is that we could probably pick out of some of the diets out there uh, recipes that they're doing that I could actually use myself. So when we follow a strict diet, what's happening there is you're being too restrict with your enjoyment because that's what food is, man. Food should be something you enjoy, something that tastes good, something that nourishes you, and many other things, but you should be enjoying it. And so if you enjoy pizza like I do and ice cream like I do, then you should be able to have it. However, you shouldn't be a dick about it. And what I mean by that is that you shouldn't be eating it every day. Why? Because it's not healthy to eat it every day. So then we get issues with our health. So I would say finding that balance for you is what's key here. But if you're following a strict diet, a lot of it comes with guilt, shame, and making you feel incapable and incompetent. And nobody likes feeling that way. But I'm following keto, so I have to. And I don't think that works well for a lot of people. So when you follow a strict diet, they often use fear mongering to convince you that these foods are bad, and if you eat them, you're a bad person. And I'm the guy who's going to interrupt that by saying that food has no morality. Food is just food. It has a nutritional factor, some higher than others. At the end of the day, there's no bad guy out there trying to, you know, get the best of you. It's just food. Coming in at number 4 is working out every day because your body needs rest. And your body needs rest in order for it to recover from the work that you did so that you can get the results you're looking for. When you work out every day, what you end up doing is burning yourself out. You might increase the chance of a injury happening, or you might get yourself in a position where you're unable to do it every day, and then you start judging yourself. You start being a dick, and you end up being in this spiral of shame-based uh, ideas about yourself, and I don't think that's good. So if we don't work out every day, then what do? You can still be active. You can do yoga, you can do tai chi, you can do walking, you can do mobility, you can do many other things, but you don't have to be working out every single day to get the results you're looking for. Remember, when it comes to getting results for your fitness goals that are going to benefit your long term health, it's about consistency and longevity versus intensity. Because intensity, we can always turn that up and make that harder, but it's not sustainable for long terms. Versus us being able to be consistent, this is not something that will help us be consistent. So when we think about your goals with working out, aim for anywhere from 2 to 4 days, let's say. And if you want to throw in a little bit more, because you're able to and it doesn't burn you out and your body feels good and responds well to it, then guess what? Then do it. But if your body's getting run down and you're not recovering, your lifts are starting to kind of go to shit, sleep's being impaired, then be able to adjust what you're doing and accommodate for where you're at right now. All right, so that does it for this video. If you found what I said helpful, if you want more details, if you want to have me cover something else, please let me know. Like, share, and let a friend know to avoid these mistakes when it comes to their New Year's resolutions. And then I will see you in the next video.